We have another Ethereum killer out there. That's right. That's number, there's too many to count at this point. Fantom is the project that we're going to be talking about, reviewing a high level, how it's different than your typical blockchain and what makes it have that special sauce. What makes Fantom unique is that it does run on a different protocol compared to something like Ethereum or Bitcoin, which runs proof of work and runs on a blockchain, whereas Fantom runs on a protocol known as Lachesis, which is actually a DAG or a directed acyclic graph. Cyclic. It took me like 20 times to say that right. By using this different protocol, you have almost instant transfers, 1 to 2 seconds, and it costs only a fraction of a cent. They also claim that it's secure, highly scalable, and what is nice is that it is built so it's Ethereum compatible. If you are running something on Ethereum, you can actually integrate Fantom to run it at faster speeds and at lower costs. Now, was Fantom the first one to create this type of protocol? No. It's been around before with IOTA, you had Nano, you have HBAR. These different projects are running on this DAG versus a blockchain. I'll try to explain it from a high level using this image. I'm not a guru or a technical nerd when it comes to these protocols, but you have these circles which are transactions and the lines are the path of those transactions. When you send a transaction using a DAG, you reference previous transactions and the paths that have the most references are seen as the most stable and most likely be true. Now, in order to deal with any bad actors, it still goes through a proof of stake system where the nodes are making sure that those transactions are valid, and over time the paths that don't have a ton of references disappear and you have one path or a couple paths that are most referenced and used to continue to build going forward. In order to participate in this governance or security of the network, you would stake your Fantom. Going to the main website, you can actually stake your Fantom. It connects you to a wallet. Go to the staking section, add a delegation. You would pick a validator out of this list of 91 validators. As a reward for staking, you get a certain APR. The longer that you lock in your Fantom, the higher the APR. You would get APR around 4 to around 14 as of now. So outside of fast transactions and low cost, why would a developer use Fantom? For one, they have an insane incentive program for people that are making projects on Fantom. The total incentive program is for 370 million Fantom, and it's for anyone that is building a qualifying DeFi project specifically. For anyone trying to do the math in their head, that's around $784 million in the war chest. And if I was a blockchain developer, I'd be chasing that money too. To get those rewards, there are requirements. It pretty much boils down to total value locked within your project. The more value locked, the more rewards you'll get. Total value locked meaning the overall value of crypto assets deposited into a DeFi protocol. Things like staking, lending, liquidity pools, all the coins deposited would be counting towards that total value locked. Going to the tokenomics and its current value, the Fantom token is around $2.13 as of this video. Market cap around 5.4 billion. The max supply is around 3.175 billion, and currently there's 2.55 billion out there circulating supply. And the only way that new Fantom is getting introduced is via staking rewards. If you look at where that puts Fantom in the crypto space, currently the 32nd most valuable coin. In terms of daily transactions, it really exploded in May of 2021, and you see a slow gradual rise, but I really shouldn't say slow. I mean, we're talking about 1 million transactions per day, and there's already 80 plus dApps that are built on here. You always have the traditional decentralized exchanges, cross-chain bridges, lending, borrowing, yield optimizers. So there's no new ideas. It's just these different projects that are being built on a different protocol. Look at this, Spooky Swap, Spirit Swap. Let's be real. These developers have no creativity when it comes to these names. I mean, it's just a ripoff of Sushi Swap, Uniswap, Pancake Swap, Fantom, Scary Ghouls, Zombies, stuff like that. When it comes to total value locked on these different protocols, Ethereum is still king with around 123 billion. But coming in and growing at a pretty good pace is Fantom. Of all the protocols right now, Fantom is number 5 for total value locked on its protocol. And you see the 1 month growth. Compare that with a lot of these other protocols. It is one of the faster growing DeFi protocols. And it doesn't have to be used for DeFi, but there's a clear focus on the space. And looking at Fantom specifically, we see that nice growth over time for total value locked. The big projects that have a lot of value on them is Multichain, Spooky Swap, Yearn Finance, Scream, Geist Finance. From a personal viewpoint, I do like the project. I feel like there is a need for faster transactions and lower costs in the DeFi space. And the fact that the protocol is different than Ethereum, I don't believe that you should just turn a blind eye to every project. My only concern, similar to Solana, is that it's a little bit centralized when it comes to number of validators out there. To stake, you need to delegate it to a certain validator. My other concern is around the DAG protocol. While it does have its benefits, it hasn't been as battle tested as something like Bitcoin. As it grows, it may run into problems that we just don't know about. I think that incentive program is huge for this project. We'll probably see more development, more tools because of that incentive. I think that will drive the price and demand for this project up over time. With that said, you may see some future videos of me interacting with the system a little bit through the projects, give you guys a different viewpoint as well on how to use Fantom. If you guys did like the video, make sure to hit that like button and consider subscribing to Main Street Wolf, where we talk cryptocurrency, anything to do with money. Thanks guys for watching and have a great day.